Hi preschool, it's Miss Alyssa here in Occupational Therapy. Welcome to OT for the week of May 3rd. Mother's Day is coming up, so we're going to celebrate all of you moms out there and make something special for Mother's Day on May 9th. So I have my 3 bins. We have a warm-up today, a craft, and then a self-help skill. We're going to move along and do our warm-ups. So you actually don't need anything for bin number 1 next week. We are going to do exercises. So there's 3 exercises. The I don't know exercise or shoulder shrug, the windshield wiper exercise, and the bug squash exercise. So the reason we do those is to make sure that we have strong shoulder girdle strength for good distal control or control of the hand farther away from our body. So we're going to start with these I don't know exercises, and if you guys have met with me in person, you will know how to do these. So we're going to put our hands out like I don't know, and we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears and bring them back down. So we'll try 10 of those together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. And if you get stuck, just remember to say the words, I don't know, when you're doing that exercise. We're going to move on to our windshield wipers. This is also a great exercise to get strong shoulders for writing and coloring and cutting. So we're going to sing the wipers on the bus for this one. We're going to put our arms up and we're going to sing the wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. Ready, set, go. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. So go ahead and try that on your own, or you can replay the video and sing along with me. We're going to move on to the last exercise. These are my favorite. They're called the bug squashes. So we're going to put a little bug in the palm of our hand and bring our hands together like we're squashing the bug, but make sure that you keep your elbows out to the side, not down here. So we're going to squash the bug 10 times. So 1 squash, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squash, 9, and 10. Good job. And if you're pushing your hands together really hard, you will feel those muscles moving on the front of your shoulders. So we're all done with the number 1. We're going to move on to number 2 to make our craft this week for Mother's Day. We are going to make a card with a flower on the front. So you will need yellow paper, green paper, and it could be a scrap of green, and blue paper. You'll also need an orange marker, and then any other color marker that you would like, and some scissors, and some glue. So the first thing we're going to do is take our blue paper and practice that folding skill that we always practice in OT. So put your paper long ways down in front of you. Grab the bottom corners with your pincher fingers. You might have to push down on the middle and bring those corners up to the top and line them up. And push down to make a crease. And you made your card. So we're going to set that aside and grab our yellow paper. And we're going to practice drawing a circle. So if you're not really good at circles yet, you can grab your circle tracer or a bowl or a plate to trace that fits on your paper. And we're going to put that down in the middle of our paper. Get your marker, make sure you're holding it the right way, pinch, and then hold the tracer down with your other hand, the hand that you don't use to write. We call that our non-dominant hand. So we're going to trace around and stop, emphasizing that stopping point when making a circle. So you should have a circle like this when you're done. Pretty big. Grab your scissors. You might need an arrow so you know how to get to the circle when you're cutting. And we're going to practice cutting on the line. And you might need some help with this. Just ask a grown-up if you need help. And remember, when you can't cut anymore and it feels like you're going to go off the paper, don't forget you have to turn the paper to cut on a line. And take your time to stay on the line, even if you have to take little snips. See how I'm turning my paper? And when you're done, you'll have a beautiful circle. Now we're going to practice making little diagonal lines. So we're going to count too. So a lot of you are working on counting skills. We're going to make 10 little lines going around our circle. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll have lines going all around your circle when you're done. And we're going to practice snipping on those lines. Grab your scissors, make sure you're picking them up the right way. Thumbs up. Thumb goes in the little hole. Put the rest of your fingers in. Practice opening and closing. And you can snip, snip, snip. And this is great because this gives you practice turning the paper. That practice you need for when you cut out shapes. And you can practice counting while you're doing this too. So when you're done, you'll have little petals on your flower that you can fold in. So we're going to fold in just a couple of those. So our flower looks like a flower or a sun. And then we're going to grab that orange marker. Where did I put my orange marker? Oh, it must be in my bin. There it is. All right, so now we're going to take the center of our circle and draw an orange circle inside. So it could be big, it could be little, however you would like it to be. But we're going to practice those circles again. Now we're going to practice coloring in the boundaries, or coloring in the lines. So we need to color that circle orange. And color in the lines. Take your time and make sure you're holding your paper down with a hand that you're not writing with. You want to cover the whole circle. So I'm turning the whole circle orange. And it's okay if you go out of the lines a little bit. This is just practice. We're just learning to color in the lines. So I have a beautiful orange circle in the middle of my flower. All right, so we're going to set our flower aside. And then we're going to get our green paper and grab a marker any color. I'm going to grab blue. And you're going to hold your paper like a TV, just like this. And you're going to practice drawing a line down on one edge of your paper. Cut that out. And that will be our flower stem. And if you want, you can make an oval, because I know we practiced our ovals a few weeks ago, and practice cutting out an oval for a leaf as well. It's just a choice that you have. You don't have to do it. If you just want more practice cutting, this is a great way to get practice. So I have a stem and a leaf. All right, now we're going to put our flower together. So grab your glue and keep your scissors out because you're probably going to need them. And we're going to take our stem and put it on our card like this. So I would put it, you could put the whole thing on like this, and we'll just put our flower on top of it. So make a line down on your green paper with glue. Right in the middle, take our yellow flower and we're going to glue it right on top. You might need X's for glue. And then if you made a little leaf, we can put the little leaf on. So your little leaf will go right here next to your stem. And you made a beautiful Mother's Day card. So you can write whatever you want inside. Happy Mother's Day, I love you, anything you want. Make one for grandma or auntie, anybody you would like. We're gonna move on. We're all done with bin number 2. You guys did a great job cutting and tracing. This week we're gonna button, but we're gonna use smaller buttons. So if you could find a shirt with little buttons at home, I want you to practice buttoning little buttons. And if you're not good at big buttons yet, then still practice your big buttons. So you're gonna put your shirt in front of you like this so that you can see the buttons and line them up. And then you're gonna pick up the button and find the hole that it goes with. Let's see, right here. And you're gonna do that peekaboo, pull it through. So put the button in the hole, just like you would put a coin in a piggy bank. Look on the other side, peekaboo, pull it through. We're gonna do that again. Pick up the button, hold it like a coin, look for the hole, push the button into the hole, look on the other side, peekaboo, pull it through. We'll do one more together. Grab your button like a coin, put it in the hole, look on the other side, peekaboo, pull it through. And then when you get really good at that, you can practice unbuttoning. So you're gonna pull the fabric over the button. Pull it over the button, but you have to hold close to the button when you're doing this. Hold the button, hold close to the button, and pull the fabric over the button. And that's it. We are all done with OT for this week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and happy Mother's Day.